When I saw this injury, I thought that Max was going to die. This was what would be considered an irrecoverable injury. There was no alternative. Max was going to die unless we did this.
Well, it was surreal, I guess. It was just, this can't be happening type thing. This can't be real. This can't be, how could this happen? This isn't Max's time. He's an 11-year-old boy. Boys had their motorcycles, and Max and his friend Jack went out riding, and then Harrison went out looking for them later. And by the time they saw each other, they had collided, and Max was walking and holding his stomach. Took him back to the house and you know, take off his shirt, and he had a tire track across his chest. Well, just to be sure, let's go to the emergency. Tell the receptionist, you know, I've got a motorcycle accident. And they rushed. We have to airlift them to U of M. Dr. Herschel and his crew, they ran with him to surgery.
He had a spleen which had been fractured or had tears in it that was bleeding. And the second thing is that he had torn the veins from his liver off of what's known as the vena cava. The fact that these 3 veins were torn away is a lethal injury. We tried to stop the bleeding. Every time we pulled up on the liver, it would tear the sutures that we had just put in. And as a result, we called the transplant surgeons. They helped to take the liver out, treat it as if it was a transplant organ, and took the liver out of the body. And once that was done, we could easily close up then that hole that was in the vena cava. When they were done with that, reimplant the liver, and it was still a long shot. Last ditch, the thing that we had to do under dire circumstances to try to save his life, and that he was very critical, and that I was not sure he would make it.
I don't want to say we got lucky, but it was a successful surgery. He wasn't out of the woods. For 100 days, he was horizontal, and he had to learn to use every muscle in his body again. And with the amazing physical therapists, I mean, we had a hero physical therapist that brought him back to life. Dan and Donna, the physical therapists that worked with him on a daily basis, getting him to just, I mean, use his toes again, his ankles, his feet and legs and arms, and just to be able to function again and function 100% eventually.
At the time that we used this in Max, it was the first time of which I'm aware that it was successful. The operation was just the start. He was in the hospital for months after. The rehabilitation that was necessary from the physical therapists and the physical medicine rehabilitation, the pediatric PM&R physicians, and everyone else. And it is truly a remarkable team of all the people at Mott that came together to make not just that night the operation, but his post-op recovery a success.
Actually, the other day I was thinking about it a little bit, and I found all the videos and pictures on my old laptop that's actually with me at college. So I did look through some of those the other day. A little bit weird when you go on your old laptop and stumble upon a picture of your guts hanging out. I mean, then there was all the people that visited. That was great to actually have somebody visit me, because you can't really go anywhere in the hospital when you're kind of dying. I don't even really need to think about being able to do something. I mean, I feel normal. I don't feel like I have any restrictions because of the surgeries or anything. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I don't think about it every day. I mean, I wake up with a scar on my chest every day that reminds me, but I mean, I'm used to it now. I can do just about anything that anybody else can. I mean, since the hospital, I've been working at the farm a lot, just started college. Starting sophomore year in high school, I restored my first car, which is the Jeep. Then 2015, I restored the Trans Am with my dad. And that's a pretty cool car. I mean, gotta have something to go fast.
It's been such a pleasure to watch him as he's gone through his teenage and his high school years and having a normal and productive life after what he went through.
Being able to see him graduate, being able to see him do anything is a blessing. I think about it often, what it would be like if Max wasn't there, wasn't here for this. You see him and just like a normal human being, riding down the zip line or diving off the diving board, and then he comes out of the water and he's got this scar on him that's just a reminder of just the amazing things that's happened to him, and just how fortunate he is.